Every video he starts at the car wash. I just don't always show you guys. She's rarely clean. Try not to be one of those Karens that just has to complain about everything, but the young guys that use the car wash here tend to bring in their big muddy trucks and get everything coated in mud, including the handle, which just absolutely caked in it, except for where you put your hand. And they don't spend an extra 15 seconds when they're done to hose down the bay. They just leave it absolutely trashed, which kind of makes me think they're just shitty humans. There goes my baby brother. Another monthly review. Car's been sitting almost all month. I haven't had a ton to do, and I've been doing a bit of commuting with other people and different things, so I don't know, it's kind of been a weird month, but the gyms are back open, so I've been crushing that, which is just on yonder over the gravel pit here, which used to be a golf course, which is now going to be a giant industrial parkway, I guess. I got the big drainage ponds, and it's a pretty quiet spot to come and do some filming. So the car, as you can tell, nothing's changed. It's pretty wicked this month. I do want to get my new tires put on the back. 305 35 R20 Mickey Thompson ET Street SS, which is going to be a bit of an interesting experience. I'm going to try to go relatively easy on them and get some, I guess, mileage for them out of them, because I do need some mileage, but it will fix the stretch tire thing in the back, which I've been wanting to sort for a little while. The big thing this month, though, from the 27th of July to the 27th of August, these bad girls here, the exhaust pipes, the muffler delete from MBRP, which I mean I absolutely love. I don't know what to do with it. They're doing stings. They're pulling over pretty much any and all cars they feel like are modified and ticketing the heck out of them because they're modified and they might make extra noise and they might, I don't know, do whatever. Still got to try and get this ding out. I'm sure you can see it there in the sunlight. Dentless or paintless dent remover or whatever. I've got a guy that's gonna come out, Andrew, and he's got a kit off Amazon we're gonna try to get a go at. One thing I did notice, I got a little bit of paint flake here. I haven't really tried to touch it too much because I don't want it to come off. I got to get a touch-up marker and put some paint back there. I assume because these rockers have been on and off about probably 5 times now in total, that maybe they've rubbed a little bit and caused a little bit of damage. So I mean, car's coming up 4 years old, is what it is, I guess. I don't know, the new rims really do set it off, though. I've been really happy with that. I'm really happy I shoved my old center caps back in them. My old rims are still for sale if anybody in the Southern Ontario region's looking for an upgrade or a second set, if you wanted to put a different compound on the factory setup. I do have them up for sale. Absolutely shoot me a message on that, and I can let you know the details. Beyond that, the car's just running like a champ. I got it pretty much set up the way I wanted at this point. Obviously, we're doing drag radials on the back, which will make this an 11-second car. However, I have to run it down the strip and I have to have a slip to say 11 seconds. So once I get my tires swapped, I will be going to a test and tune, and I will be putting down some times. I will say, because I've been on COVID now since March, I guess unemployed due to COVID, it's been amazing. For those of you that watched my video about how COVID's been the best thing that ever happened to me, it honestly has been. I've fixed my health or attempted to, and then tackled my health, and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm making more videos, and I'm making things that I want to make now, and I'm starting my own handyman company, and like everything is going really well, and I am looking forward to going back to the dealership and getting some deals put together for people. I have sold a few cars while I've been off too, which has been all right. It's just been a crazy mix of every day I'm doing something different. Some days I'm making money, some days I'm not. Either way, the COVID relief has been amazing because it's allowed me the opportunity to do it. It's allowed me the opportunity to kind of fall back in love with my car, because it just was feeling Like nothing was going to get back together, especially after I got hit again in February. And it was like just going through the process and having to get all the parts and pieces put back on and waiting months, and then the, you know, parts aren't shipping and this isn't happening and that's not happening. And then the rims came up for sale and I needed to come up with $1,000 cash out of nowhere. And I made it happen, which has turned into other jobs, which has turned into more money, which has turned into me now having my own part-time job to fill in either when I'm not at the dealership in the future or while I'm off on COVID. Like, it's just giving me more things to do and building my repertoire and my resume. I also trying to save up some cash. I would love to go back to school and get a degree in business. It's been something I've been wanting to do for probably the last 10 years, and I mean, I want to get it done. I've got the chance now to get the money put together, so I'm going to get the money put together. We're going to get a new camera for the channel. I have been using pretty much just GoPro lately because these new GoPros are so much better than they used to be. The mics on them are so much better, and I've learned how to use all the Pro Tune and set it up so that the car looks better, and just everything about them is better. But I've got my eyes on a Sony A7 Mark III. I've wanted one for almost 2 years. It's an incredible camera. I want a new still camera. My Nikon is now, geez, 13 years old. I'm thinking get rid of that, get into the Sony, have a great video camera, have a great picture camera, and just have one nice compact rig to run around with. And then obviously GoPros, because you can't replace that. The drone is broken, still from last fall. It's just not flying right. Everything about it just is kind of ticking me off at this point. It's just been a pain in the butt. That's just all there is to it. Every time I try to fix it, something else is being weird or just, I don't know, fighting me, and I'm kind of done fighting with it. So I don't know, we got the muffler stings going on, and I'm just both trying to drive responsibly, quietly, and like kind of sneak through town, sneak to the grocery store, go home and park it. Like, it just seems absolutely ridiculous. I have both cats. I do not have headers. The car's not that loud, but it is modified, and that gives them every reason to give me a ticket for nothing. But I'm also not putting it back because I love the way the car sounds. I love the way the tips look. I love the way it's all set up. The car is damn near perfect. The only thing I need to fix is tires. I need to put a 285 on the front so it's got a more full square stance, and I need to get that 305 on the rear because it will look amazing, absolutely amazing. It will fill in this wheel well, so well. And again, like, factory ride height never did lowering springs. It sits so good that when I put that 305 meat on the back, it's gonna be exceptional. And you do know that these are 1LE replicas with 5mm spacers. I did leave the spacers on. I thought I'd try it with it, see how they sat. And once I got it kind of down and rolling, it was absolutely perfect to me. But the tires don't quite do the rims justice. So we'll work on that. Once I get the 305s put on the back, I'm gonna price out some 285 Firestone Indy 500s for the front. And we're gonna go from there. It's gonna be a really interesting rest of the year. I haven't really done any car stuff. I've kind of just let the car sit, and I've kind of been doing my own thing. But like I said, COVID's kind of allowed me the time to fall back in love with it and kind of reconnect and turn it into a new vision and kind of go from there. This is probably where most YouTubers would sell their car and buy whatever else and move on, and financially it hasn't been possible, so the car is still here. But I have been eyeing a truck. I've been quite heavily considering a Silverado. Obviously there'd be lots of fun mods and lots of fun stuff going with that, but I wouldn't be getting rid of the car. So I got to get this thing paid off. We got to get the channel popping again. We got to get some new fresh stuff going. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think I should be doing to the car. I mean, maybe a Pro Charger. I don't know. I don't know what's left. I'm a little concerned that once I get the tires put on, I'm going to just break axles. Obviously, you add power, you're that much more likely. My engine warranty is up in less than 15,000 kilometers now. So there's not a lot left of the powertrain warranty, so I would not be tossing that out the window. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think we should do? And I guess more trailer stuff to come too, because I'm going to probably work on that this weekend and maybe give you guys a full tour of the funness that goes on in the race rig. So that's it. That's a bit more of a detailed update than I've done in quite a while, but we got a bit to talk about. So until next time, guys, drive safe, take care, and behave. as always.